Hi, hello, my people. Can you see my hairs? It's been 3 days since I combed them. I don't know why. I was not feeling the energy. I was just sitting on my bed whole day. And the videos you watched until now, those were previously recorded videos. So you never know about the emotions I feel. My channel got monetized and I was supposed to be happy. I'm not saying I'm not happy, but I don't know why. This is how my hairs are. And again, in the beginning of this video, I'm telling you, I'm not encouraging you to be sad. I'm not encouraging you to be depressed. I'm just sharing some things related to me, and I think I can say that you can learn a little bit from them. So now let me tell you. My practicals are going on. I'm giving them. I'm studying. Whenever there is so much pressure of exams or stress, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me if it is related to studies, because I'm a very normal person. Nobody force in my family. Yes, they tell me and I should study hard, but they don't force me. But you know, the incident happened today literally made me rethink this twice. Sometimes this feeling of not doing anything, this feeling of just sitting in your bed, or you are just opening your books and you just want to study and you cannot even study. That's what I've been doing. And the guilt of not studying when you're supposed to study, this is worst for me. Every time whenever I open a book, I cannot let these thoughts out of my mind. I don't know why. Some people are studying too much and here I am. What I am doing? I'm doing nothing. I'm just opening up my books and I'm just thinking why life is so unfair. Sometimes the thoughts are so depressing that I have to just take a break. And I feel like I can cry about it. Can I cry about that I cannot study? Well, I think this is something I'm not allowed to do in my house. People see me as a very strong person. They think that I cannot cry, but I think this is the half lie. I can cry, I have emotions, it's just I don't express them. And yesterday I slept at 9 p.m. I know it's early because I study and I couldn't even concentrate on that. I cannot even comb my hairs. Wait. So what's the point of telling you this, that I cannot study, that I cannot comb my hairs? I am not waking up on time. I cannot comb my hairs. I cannot even wake up on time. I'm not doing the things. My whole schedule is disturbed. And now I feel like I should approach to do something, but it's just a loophole I'm digging myself into. Why such kind of feelings? Ouch. Sometimes it's the question I ask myself. Why? Why? If they can do this thing, why I cannot? And that's the point. I start comparing myself with other students. That's the point. I think I'm not capable enough. Then I start questioning the amount of hours I am studying and the actual burden I have on my shoulder. People literally see me as a person, the cycle breaker. Do you know what is the definition of cycle breaker? Ones who literally do something to achieve which is just shocking, which is such a uplifting movement in the whole generation of your family that people literally call you, they start calling you the cycle breaker. She will do this. She will take us out of our miseries. And what if I say, you were never ready for this until you realize if you didn't, and if you are not willing to accept that you have to be the cycle breaker, even if it's forcibly, even if it's willingly, there will be no worth of your existence in your family. Then why? The question is, why? And why? Why me? Why not other? Why not my cousin? Why not my brother? Why not my sister? Then why me? Why I am? Why they are choosing me to be the cycle breaker? I hate these lines when people say, we are not forcing you. We are not telling you to do something. And this thing is just freaking me out because I cannot even concentrate on my studies. There are so many thoughts in my mind that, hey, and if you don't study, of course, if you don't do something, if you don't put your efforts into something, you will not get a good result. But the main question is, why so much pressure on a single soul? I feel like I am just forgetting what actually I am, what I'm supposed to do. It's not about just doing things right, doing things wrong. It's about doing things. And those things, at least if I'm doing something, at least 10% of that thing should be in my favor. They say we are not controlling you, but they calculate every movement you do, where you are going, where you are stepping, what you are going to do. I was told, no, if you want to do something in your life, there is no pressure. On the second hand, I was told at least like 3-4 times, you should learn sewing, you should learn how to cook, you should learn how to use a needle, you should, because these things are important. And then one day when I wanted to share that I want to become this, I was told, okay, but listen, we don't want you to work under anyone, we don't want you to do this, to do this. Then tell me, if you are not trying to control me, my movements, then why this? This is a different concept. And I think the reason why I cannot even concentrate on my studies is the pressure. The amount of pressure I am feeling right now, the environment I have. I always say this thing, and I think in my previous video, if you watched, environment plays a very important role. Every single person is crying, every third person is shouting. What I'm going to do? I think I am just feeling hopeless at some point. I tell people to study, I tell people to at least live, but deep down when it's about me, where are those thoughts or those motivations I'm giving to people? You know, yesterday night I was just crying. I don't know why. I literally have no idea. And I was like, at least I should find at least a single person I can tell that I'm not feeling all right. It's just getting down. And I hate when I don't feel any emotion. It all just get numb. And this feeling of numbness is like I get headaches, like here, not here or not here, always this side, my eyes, the tension here. And if people literally ask me, how are you? I don't have any answer. What should I tell them? That neither I'm happy nor I'm sad. and then you all will start to call me crazy for this thing. I try to read a sentence, but I cannot. Why? I hate this feeling of feeling nothing. So I try to relax myself. I try to go outside. But when that thing too don't work, it doesn't work out, I try to figure it out. What is going wrong? I was with my mom, and this thing break my heart. We were at the bank, and there was a person with his father. The person was like in his 40s, or like a person, married person, and his father was illiterate. This is what I observed, because he was taking his thumb, and you have to, those who cannot do signatures, he was forcibly pushing his father's hand like this. And I was watching the whole incident, and I was like, how cruel this world can be. People are not sparing their own parents. Children are thinking that if their parents are scolding them, it's so wrong. Parents are expecting a transaction from their child, that if they are investing, they are caring about them, in future they will get back. Parents are telling their child that there is no forcing, their child can do anything, but deep down they are creating their child mindset in such a manner that the child is just forcibly shaken. And these factors affects a child's mind. It's always not about having a family or having a friend. It's always about environment. And I think that environment I have been living always so stressful. But I am shaken to the extent I cannot take stress. It affects me, my body. So I thought, I will comb my hairs. I will make my hairs again, because I don't even have time to even cry for myself. All I can do is take a moment, take a pause, take a break. All I can do is just telling myself, cry if you want to, or just don't die. Just don't. No one can understand how hard it is to give a hope. People say, okay, there is hope somewhere, but can you understand how hard it is to find that hope? And the most guilty I feel when they literally think that I'm doing well, alright, but I know I'm not. Yesterday, okay, relax. That's how life is going, and it will be. But don't get yourself into this cycle of numbness. Feeling anger is okay, even though it's not. Feeling happy is okay, even if it even stays for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But I hate this feeling of numbness. Just everything is just numb. So I will make my hairs. I will go back to study. I will go back to do something well. But remember that if a person like me can find a hope that, okay, somewhere living for a day is not a bad chance. At some point, so what if my family see me as the cycle breaker? If they see me that I will do something different from their generation, what can I do? So what if they literally tells me that I can do anything like a bird with wings but no will to fly. The only thing I understand is I will work out, I will figure it out, I will work on myself, I will do what my heart wants, and I will do what their heart wants. But at least I will not get myself back into those days where I feel like useless, empty. Because sometimes I fear myself. Sometimes my emotions are so out of control that I literally fail to understand, is this even right? Telling people not to die when you are deep down just dying. Is this all right? So that's it. And I have this side uncombed, so I will comb it. Don't die.